guess what we're doing? Today, we are getting back into sketchbook tours. Woohoo! Yay! Ah, we can't wait. Last time, we did this one. This one has lots of beautiful pages. And this one has only around 50 sheets. So depending on how long that is, we will be doing further episodes of sketchbook tours. Hello, and welcome back to another tour. I haven't done this for a while, so if I'm a little bit rusty, you'll understand. Right, let's dig in. This is actually not mine. I think that's my mom. It was at this point that me and her started to want to draw together. This is September 28th, 2016, which is incredibly wild. Oh my gosh, there's a cat under my bed. I cannot tell you whose is whose. This is awesome. This is April 16th in 2021, which is really old. So, the background on this specific piece was that I have 3 cats in my bedroom right now. This is for a Castle Cats Design Your Own Cat contest, which Castle Cats is a mobile app game. So, very mid-design. I actually went ahead and digitalized this. Like, I redrew the whole entire character later because I thought it was a really neat idea. I did not win. Also the same year, I was like, oh, we've got some expired makeup that my mom had. I'll take it. And then I just went ahead and started to apply it to her face like she's an actual person. Here I'm getting into realism. I was a huge realism nut years ago. Now, not so much anymore. I do admire it, but don't have the patience for it anymore. I think I've either brain rotted my brain too much with my screen time, or it just doesn't interest me anymore. I know how to do it. I know I can do it if I try really hard, even though this is awful. I did not have any reference for this though, so that was pretty good. I also really like the shine detail here. I don't know what I was doing with the black background other than wanting to make this pop. But I was like, I know if you put something darker, it puts more of a spotlight on the actual character that you're drawing. This was another Castle Cats design. I named her Tiki for some reason. You might not notice, but I don't have all the time in the world, so I'm gonna have to get her out of here. Anyways, I thought that was really fun. I was like, okay, so an upward view at a face. Everything tilts. That is scary. That is downright scary. Look how scary that is. That is so scary. This was a cute idea, but I should have made it a whole page, I think, because I could have done something better with that. Girl on the Wii. We've got a girl and a boy and a hand. Cool. A prosthetic girl. I've actually never since drawn a prosthetic anything. And she's got donuts for some reason. I don't know why she has donuts, but it's a good box of donuts. And also one of her legs is way fatter than the other, which would mean her prosthetic should be up here, which I don't think that was my intention. I'm starting to get better in my values. I'm starting to get darker and lighter areas. I obviously need to work on the darker areas. I still struggle with that. Sometimes I get scared of going too dark, and I will get too dark. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to light up the rest of the piece because not all parts of the piece have that same kind of darkness. Okay, let's try something really hard. Let's do futuristic and architecture. You can see there's actually a lot of designs going on here, and I spent so many hours on this. I think I might have wanted to start coloring this one. She's incredibly tall. She's way too tall. You've got transportation going along here. You got some good uses of black. I still really like ink a lot, honestly. Ink is one of my favorites. This is food color dye. Yeah, the face is so wrong. I was starting to learn. I was getting better. I really was. Because this is, a lot of my older stuff had 0 reference. Or if I had reference, it was myself in the mirror. Here, we're just going beyond our limits. We're like, put sparkles, do a background, do something really cool. She's got crazy eyelashes. I actually kind of like this face. I think the eyes are really moody, really good. She's tilting her head a little bit forward. This is my stardom hood. You guys have seen these different levels. This is still 2021, me finally reaching the height of my career. This created while my mom was getting a haircut. I'm gonna draw this really cool photo of this woman in one of the haircut books. You know, those are so fun to look through, especially when you're bored. One of my best traditional work. And this is a charcoal with a really weird mouth. Here I'm having a little bit more fun. I'm not as focused on realism. It's a lot more stylistic. I'm getting crazy into realism and everything, and there's glitter all over this. You all know who this is, and she's missing half of her cranium. It's Scarlet Witch from Marvel. Let's do some color. The colors on this one really don't quite suit it. Funkiest outfit. The funkiest outfit. She's got style. She's got glam. Also, another one. I actually still kind of like this. He's a little bit stiff here. I don't think arms work like that. All this detail looks amazing. All of this. The hair looks really, really shiny. And those eyes were actually copied off of my own, so they're very realistic, especially for 2021. My goodness. This has actually faded over time. I'm doing this amazing warrior. Soft, flowy fabrics surrounded by little pieces of shiny metal. This is good character design. It is. I didn't have any reference for this at all. None whatsoever. Her hands are a little bit small. 2021 October. Still really, really good. So hard to get better. And you can actually see it happening in real time. There's a lot of works in progress that I just forgot about. This is fun. All of this is really good except for this. That's scary. Okay. Very fun. I don't know how I did this. I didn't finish this one, obviously. These are both pen. I really miss this pen. I don't have this pen anymore. I like how I used my lines here. Everything's very light. I was so proud of this one when I first made it. So many good folds on here. And that kneecap, my goodness, beautiful. That's interesting. This goober, this goober. These goobers, they're all, there's chips. I think I don't want a food when I'm hungry, interestingly enough. Yeah, this was the last page. I was like, I'm taking full ownership of this. And then to top it off, we have a cat. Well, thank you all for coming back and watching, dealing with all the craziness of a full bedroom of cats and bunny rabbits, and thank you. How many more we have? We have at least 3 more to go through, so that's just so exciting. Yay. So thank you for watching, and hopefully we will meet again with more videos.